Morning all, welcome to another episode of On the Road with ACDodd, and this time we're at MLMotorsport for a 4-car run through and tune up. So first job of the day is this nice Clubman. It's got a rebuilt engine a few years ago now by MLMotorsport. It's got an ACDodd RS Plus camshaft, ACDodd Dizzy, carburetor, etc. I've already tuned this a little while ago, or in fact a couple of times, and today it's had a new distributor. And it's in just for a check over and make sure it's on point. Okay, so this one was quite simple. When I ran it through the rev range, I found it was actually lean on part throttle between 3 and 5,000 RPM. So a little bit off the needle in the carburetor at part throttle position, and I'll just also thicken the oil up on the dashboard. This one's on the money, so ready for a test drive and all ready for the owner. Okay, next car up. This one belongs to Joe, and it's twin carbs, which he's just rebuilt. It's an engine he built a long time ago in Actual Engine Club, many years ago. It's actually had a rebuild since then, so it's on its second go, this one. And this one gets driven hard, okay? So... yeah, not as hard as it used to, according to Joe, but the important thing is it does get driven hard, but he does keep it tuned. So it's back in today after it's had a carb rebuild with yet another set of spindles and bushes, and I'm here to set it up. And we've got a little lean spot, so I'm just going to try and tweak that out on part throttle, and obviously make sure the timing's right, and we'll go from there. In addition to the lean needles, this one also had 2 months ignition advance, so I retarded that by about 9 degrees and also added a vacuum advance tube because it was missing, and that saw this one run spot on. Okay, car number 3. We've got a nice MLMotorsport rebuilt standard engine in this one. It's a nice Clubman. And this one's in for a general setting up, so we're going to look at the ignition timing and we're going to check the fueling. It's interesting, this one. I had to remove the plugs and check the gaps and adjust them because no matter what I did, it was not responding properly and not running smoothly. Okay, so what have we got here? So I've been through this one. The only problem with it was we've got our plug gaps were way too small on 3 cylinders, meaning we weren't getting a smooth burn. So what I've done now is reset the plugs, and I've also reset the mixture because it was far too rich. In fact, we had about 0.82 idle, which is much too rich. So I've dropped it back down to a 0.92. Although we've got some variants, so the carburetor is actually a little bit warm. So we just need to bear that in mind, and I'll tell the owner ready for the future. So he'll need a rebuild on that carburetor, but at least this engine's working properly. And as we can see, she answers up properly when you open the throttle and comes back to idle nicely. So the other thing I did is I just made a few more adjustments to the damper just to give us a fast drop because it was a little bit slow.
I've just returned from an MLMotorsport tuning day. ACDodd has tuned my 1275 GT. It's got a 1330 engine in that Andy Davis rebuilt. It's got Adrian's A+ camshaft. Adrian has just recurved a distributor for the car. It's got one of his alternators on there as well. He's done an excellent job with sorting out 2 or 3 separate issues with the running of the car. It's now running very smoothly and pulling across the whole rev range. He's also started work on my Mini Clubman estate, sorting out 2 or 3 running issues with that. He's looked after that pretty much since I bought it, and the 1275 GT for the last 8 years. I've always had a very good service, very good follow-up, and just wanted to share that feedback.
Okay, last car today, we've got 63 Mark 1. Marvellous. This one's coming, we just fitted a brand new carb which I've rebuilt, and we just got to get it dialed in to suit the engine. There's nothing clever about this one, it's completely standard. Lovely little 850 1963 motor, very, very nice. Just had a new carb fitted, and yeah, runs really, really sweet. I'd actually tuned this car before with the old carburettor, so I was able to remove the needle from that and put it into this one. Now normally that doesn't work, but in this case it was sufficiently close enough to work with the new carb that I didn't need to do any further modifications, which was excellent. Hi all, hope you found that useful. That's a typical day that I would do at MLMotorsport, you know, doing my normal tune-ups. People ask me about, well, do you not rolling road them and stuff like that? Yeah, I use a rolling road when available. But MLMotorsport and certainly other garages, I'll just do a basic static tune setup, which is basically used to set up the part throttle fueling, so to get rid of all the flat spots and things like that. It's perfectly possible to do that without a rolling road, and that's certainly what I've developed a process for being able to do over the years. Anyway, I hope to do a few more videos as the year goes on, and you can see me as I travel around the country doing various tune-ups. Hopefully you found that useful. If you want to see more, then like and subscribe. Thank you very much.